Okay. So I just want to make sure that we're live this time. And again, I apologize about OBS. Again, I'm going to use OBS when I get my new laptop because this one is not friendly for OBS anymore. Okay. Mouse is moving. Check one more time. I think we're live on Matt Camper's channel right now. Hang on. If we are, let's make sure they're joining us. Okay, we're not okay. He's doing his thing. Yeah, we're not going to go to his feed today because he's not on Periscope. Not today. He's only on YouTube. So I'll let him do his video and I'll do my video. Okay, let's get started because we have a lot to get into today. Quickly, I just want to mention this is something interesting. My friend Patrick, one of my friends named Patrick, he knows what I'm talking about, right? This is crazy. I'm actually saying this, but when I was in Auburndale today, I actually happened to see the Excelsior bus. Yes, I'm not joking. The Excelsior bus in Auburndale today. Quick video. You guys can check that out whenever you guys want to because it's interesting. You ever see it in Auburndale? I mean, yes, you have the newer nice buses always on the N20 along Northern Boulevard, but it's just interesting. You know, I got a kick out of seeing it today, and I wanted to show you all the video. Okay, so first up, we got to talk about mass transit issues. A lot of mass transit issues today. I cannot believe how messed up it is. They can't figure out how in the world to fix a problem in Coney Island today. You know, I don't understand this. So let's go all the way back to 7 a.m., shall we? This has been going on now for 9 hours. F trains at this hour are still running with delays in both directions because of signal problems in Coney Island at West 8th Street, New York Aquarium. Our crews are on the scene making repairs in hopes to resume regular service. Blah, blah, blah. This is a normal issue that always gets taken care of within an hour. Shame on you, MTA. Very big shame on you. Blah, 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 blah. I don't even want to read it. And then this has been going on now for the past hour. And thankfully, the good news is the MTA finally was able to resume F and G train service at Church Avenue. So if you're in Brooklyn today, my heart goes to you because you really had to deal with a lot today with the F. You know, it's bad enough all the strap hangers in Brooklyn. Yes, I'm talking about you guys. We're all dealing with the F in Brooklyn today. Oh, boy, it must have been crazy. News on the main line today. 411 train from Ronkonkoma due into Penn at 5:38 is being delayed at Farmingdale due to a customer in need of medical assistance. There will be a passenger extra train departing Hicksville momentarily, making all stops of the delayed train. Let's see this one. Okay, now it's going to be 12 minutes late. So 12 minutes, the train will be due into Penn at 5:50. Okay, so let me get this message out. If you are going to be at Penn Station within the next half hour, you are expecting someone. please be advised that westbound serve, or in general, I think anybody to come back, they're going to be a little bit late, but no big worries. Thankfully, the MTA got all over the customer who needed medical assistance. And traffic today. I don't even want to talk about traffic affecting the buses. Oh boy. Downtown Flushing today, still traffic. It's a common nuisance every day now. The buses in Jamaica, a lot of traffic today. A lot of traffic in Jamaica and a lot of traffic in Flushing. That's why I don't like those areas. Those areas are just too much high traffic congestion. All right, it's just something I don't like. That's just a quick update on the mass transit today. Thankfully, I have not seen any emails regarding a 7. I do subscribe to the 7, so I have not seen anything on the 7 today. So that's a good sign. It's a rare day the 7 has any problems today. How in the world does that even happen? Let me check MTA.info. Maybe I missed something. Okay. I'm not going to check PSC and G Long Island because I'm more curious about this Westchester situation. I might show it. I'm not too sure. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 have delays right now. Those are the only ones I can think of. 7, plan work. When's plan work? Let me see this. Oh, this is interesting. 7 express trains are making stops in both directions. This is interesting. Till March 9th. This is interesting. Really interesting. I got to admit that. So now I know what time the express train leaves Flushing. That's very interesting. I know next time the 7 runs express from 6 to 10 a.m. Both directions. Okay. So that's the only thing I got in the 7 right now. A, C, and E, good service. Service change on the... Let's see if B, D, F, or M has any problems. Okay, it's just in Brooklyn. And the only issue with the F in Coney Island. But other than that, subways are doing fine except the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's check that out. 2, 4, and 5 train service has resumed following earlier switch problems of 149th Street Grand Concourse. Same thing over here. I mean, I'm not going to check up on it. Thankfully, the Staten Island Railroad has no problems today. Oh, 6 train service resumed following an earlier incident involving a sick passenger at Bleecker Street. But other than that, subways have been quiet today, which is odd. I'm stunned. I know I'm taking the F tomorrow to Rockefeller Center, so that's going to be interesting. I just hope it'll be a smooth ride like it was last week, and hopefully the Long Island Railroad. Okay. This is interesting. We have delays on Metro North today. Let's see what this is about. I might as well take a look at this. Okay, Harlem Line customers should anticipate delays of 15 to 20 minutes due to a disabled train at Chappaqua and single tracking. Please listen for announcements at your station. Okay, so there's good news with regards to Metro North communicating. See, again, Metro North rarely has a problem. But today we have a few problems on Metro North. Mosaic Branch northbound service is currently experiencing... Oh, so this is the same issue on the Harlem line. Okay. Okay, so this is interesting. Disabled train at Chappaqua. I have a bad feeling Metro North's going to have issues on Wednesday with this nor'easter, which I'm going to get to it in just a moment. Because, again, I don't want this going too long. And I'm a lazy editor. Most of you know that. And I wanted to show the video that was edited by me just now. So we're going to take a look at Lee Goldberg's Twitter feed. This is not good. Zoom in. Overall, it doesn't look good. But yeah, that's better. Yeah. Let's take a look at this, everyone. I retweeted earlier that it was going to be 3 to 6 inches. Well, now this is bad. This is very bad. We're getting 6 to 12 inches in the city, 6 to 12 in Long Island, 3 to 6 will be in the Eastern Fork over here. Yeah, Delmarva's definitely going to get snow. From what we can make out, it looks like 3 to 6 inches. So everybody in Delmarva, please be advised that snow is coming. Definitely is. We're only going to do New York because maybe the GFS will highlight it as well. You know, GFS, that's where I wanted to go to. I have not seen the GFS all day today. So I want to take a look at the GFS on Tropical Tidbits. And I want to take a look at just the number overall. I'm not going to do areas. You know what? I'll be fair to the audience. What I'll do is I'll get the numbers for Con Edison and I'll get the numbers for PSE and GLI. Because the next couple days, it's going to really be a hard impact considering that this snowstorm is coming in Wednesday afternoon. That's the latest report Lee Goldberg gave on the 4 o'clock newscast. Okay, so let's just check a look at Tropical Tidbits. I have not checked it all day today. Let's click the MTA tab. I'm quickly going to take a look at your comments for a sec. Thankfully, I can pull it up over here. Your comments can be viewed right here. Okay, we have no comments. I don't see any comments, so always feel free and I'll read them. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at the GFS. And if Pine Power Long Island's watching right now, if you are watching live, feel free to comment about the GFS because it'll help me and it will help everybody else, hopefully. I mean, I could do the best as I can, the GFS. Okay, so this is the GFS right now. Let's put it in full screen, and I'll show you how amazed I am with this thing. And thanks to Pine Power Long Island, I'm going to admit right now that this GFS model correctly predicted the last nor'easter we had on Friday, where upstate New York got the heaviest snow, and New York, Long Island particularly got the rain. It was only rain. So what I can do is try to move this over here. Okay, we're taking a look at the GFS. So this is where we are on Wednesday, particularly. Tuesday, it's just going to be cloudy. Obviously, we know that. The low pressure system right now, our snowstorm, this is tonight, I believe, 6 hours. This is where our storm will be. So it's just trying to be getting itself into the New York area. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, since you have low pressure over here, the Atlantic wants to cooperate with this over here. This is how it looks at the moment. Yeah, this is Snowman that wants to get into State College, Pennsylvania. And here is the low pressure system. Oh, that's way too far. Excuse me. My bad. Boy. See, that's where I screwed up. Yep. Now come take a look at this. Low pressure. This is amazing what low pressure can do. This low pressure system right now in the Midwest, and this is what I'm amazed with. The low pressure system in the Midwest is trying to get to New York. And when it does, this is why we get snow, because the low pressure system, the jet stream is cooperating. And when you have the low pressure system cooperating, you have a system where it could be, okay, we get rain and snow. Let's take a look at it long term, just particularly. I'm just curious. Yeah, looks like we may have another chance of a coating of flurries on Friday. Yeah, oh my goodness. You guys in upstate New York, especially my cousins in Utica. It's bad enough you guys got so much snow up there. This one, next couple days, it's gonna. My heart and prayers are out to you guys in Utica because this is just another rough one. Eek. Yeah. So let's see. Where you guys in Utica? My goodness, they're definitely gonna get more snow from this. Let's see. Yeah, long term after that, the GFS gives. This is interesting. I can't believe I'm actually seeing this right. Am I seeing this correctly? Let me rewind back. Yeah, I'm just checking Delmarva for a sec. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, looks like Delmarva's only going to get rain. But this is interesting for my fans in Delmarva. I think you need to keep an eye on this. If you are into meteorology in the Delmarva, please let me know because maybe we can do a collaboration video or you can give me information and we can do something about this because this is a big problem. We have a big problem in Delmarva coming on Sunday night next week into Monday. It looks like the Delmarva is going to experience a rain snow event Sunday night into Monday. Now, according to the GFS, the eastern shore of Maryland is going to only get rain. And it's the same thing with this storm. From what I'm making out, let's go back to Wednesday. Yeah, see, here's the problem. All the snow, the warmer temperatures are in the Delmarva. So what happens here is it's a possibility that Delmarva doesn't get any snow from this. Only the New York area does, where I am. Yeah, and then it looks like yeah, the Carolinas are going to get impacted. What else? Yeah, Virginia, DC, they're going to get snow. I can't really see Annapolis. Stevensonville. I don't know if my cousins are going to get snow over there on Sunday. So I have to find that out. Yeah. Yeah. From what I can make out, the eastern shore of Maryland's going to get hit with a lot of rain next week. And then there's that snow band trying to get into Kent County, Delaware. Yeah. And then the GFS thinks that on Monday for sure. Okay. So this is developing right now. The GFS thinks right now in the Delmarva. If you are one of my Delmarva fans, please prepare. This is a very big storm coming in Sunday night into Monday next week. I know it's only 7 days in advance, but I'm going to keep you guys posted because it's bad enough, again, up in New York. And again, people in my condo know where I live, of course, as well. I know if you've been watching the news, the national news in Delmarva, I know that here in New York, we've gotten a lot of power outages, and I know it's been chaotic. But let's say you live in rural Delmarva, in Delaware and Maryland, especially Salisbury, because Salisbury has a very weak grid. We've seen that from many storms in the past. This is something to prepare for. I am dead serious. You cannot rely on Delmarva Power to save your life in Salisbury. So please, please, I urge you, go on tropicaltidbits.com. Please track this storm because it is a matter of life or death if you're not prepared for this possible system coming in Sunday night into Monday. Now, also with this, it looks like as well, New York might get some of the snow as well Sunday night into Monday. So this is interesting. Delmarva's really going to have a hard impact on this other storm that might come next week as well. Okay. So can we get regions by any chance? I want to see if we can do regions. Okay, we can do the Northeast United States. It involves the Mid-Atlantic with Delmarva, of course. We can try to pull that up. Please pull it up. Thank you. Because if we look at region, it'll help determine this storm. See, this is what I want to see. Again, I like to see the infograph. Future. Again, this is my future cast. This is my future cast. This is John's future cast, Pine Power, Long Island, and this is mine. I just like to get the graphics from Channel 7 because Channel 7, me and my family have been watching that station for many, many years, and we recognize a lot of the anchors over the years and a lot of the reporters I've met. Let's see, how many reporters I met from Channel 7? Okay, I met Kristen Thorne at Long Island Jewish. Same with Stacy Sager. I'll quickly mention it. Marcus Solis in Times Square. And who else? Oh, Lauren Glassberg in Times Square too, because she told me, if she's watching, yes, Lauren, I'm going to be bundled up the next couple days. Thank you for wondering. I am going to be wearing the big black coat you saw me wore last year at the wedding, at the Times Square Alliance wedding they had last year. Because I'm sure Lauren Glassberg doesn't watch my videos. If she doesn't, that's all right, but who cares? Anyhow, let's get back on topic. Let's see how the GFS looks. Okay, this is Wednesday afternoon. Now, for my Delmarva fans, this is only going to be rain. This is only going to be a wet storm. But again, let's say you're driving in Delmarva and you're in Salisbury, as an example. The Route 50 bypass by Route 13, where the Salisbury Center is, that ramp always has problems every time you try to go south, further south onto Business Route 50. So that's something to keep an eye on as well, because that, I don't know what it is. Why doesn't Maryland DOT do something about it? Remember, the state owns, Wicomico County does not own that road, okay? That is a road, that is a U.S. road, which is owned by the state of Maryland. I wish Larry Hogan would do something about that bypass whenever it floods, and he should be keeping an eye on it. There's no question. All right, so in terms of how else the storm's going to look, the 48th hour is a key. From what I can make out, GFS really thinks we're going to get snow. And this is just a hard storm to predict. There's no question, but again, with the way we're looking, there's going to be nothing to be warned about on Friday. I'll go on and telecast. Okay, let's pull up the storm coming into Delmarva Sunday night into Monday. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, see? Virginia, they're going to get hit with a lot of rain. From what the radar's trying to make out, Cambridge, Easton, you guys are going to get snow. There's no question. You guys out there, the western half of Delmarva, you guys are going to get hit with snow. And looks like my cousins in Stevensonville are going to be impacted. Oh boy, everyone, I'm sorry to go off topic, but my parents are arguing about the snowstorm in the next room. I'm not going to talk about what they're saying, but my mom's just flipping out about, oh, I'm going to miss work on Wednesday. This is not good. Annie's going to miss work on Wednesday, blah, 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 blah. Oh, boy. Okay, let's see. Yep. Okay. From what the GFS is trying to make out, it looks like Monday, a whole week from today, the whole Delmarva is going to get snow. Now, from what I can make out, Ocean City, Maryland, this is an interesting situation where my condo is. Is it only going to be rain? Because look at this. Every part of Delaware is going to be getting snow. More north you go, looks like it's going to be less. More south you go, looks like it's going to be that. I'm going to check up on my parents when I'm done with this video because my mom is flipping out about missing work on Wednesday. I can't blame her, you know? It's only a short drive to where we live, to where she works, but I'm sure they're going to close her school on Wednesday because of this. Because it's so crazy how Wednesday morning it's going to be fine, but literally afternoon or 1 o'clock on Wednesday, that's going to be a problem. But anyhow, Delmarva, back to you guys down there. Oh boy. Yep. Definitely looks like snow in Ocean City. So I'm sorry for bashing WBOC or WMDT down there. I mean, we're more inclined with the weather up here in New York. But I don't know if it sounds crazy to prepare for a storm like this a whole week in advance. It's a possibility. The GFS corrected the. Yeah, so looks like it. You know, I mean, it definitely looks like Delmarva's going to experience a rain snow event next week. I'm very glad I checked the GFS because I would have never seen this. I mean, normally I watch WBOC on Facebook for their feed, but I just don't have an answer right now. From what I can do, the best thing I can do is Saturday night, I'm definitely going to be home. Sunday, however, I don't know what time I will be back from Brooklyn. So if for my Delmarva fans, if you are subscribed to me and you live in the Delmarva Peninsula, I want to apologize. As I said, I want to do all-day coverage on Sunday, or I know Monday I can't. Monday's going to be rough. I have work on Monday. So Sunday when I get home, I could do an hour worth of coverage because the fast lane for WWE is that night. So, yeah. Okay. So let me see what I can do here. Let me see. To end this, I really do have to go, everyone. I've been on the air for long enough. I'll check in telecast. I'll check Con Ed numbers. Okay. I want to leave the air in about 10 minutes. I'm going to be reasonable. Let me see if Matt Camper is sending me information. Okay, this just in. This just in. I know I don't talk about air travel that much, but this is very important. JetBlue has just announced that a travel waiver has been issued due to the upcoming storm in New York. So if you are taking off from LaGuardia or JFK on Wednesday, please be advised, JetBlue has issued a travel waiver. And again, I apologize if I had to do that, but it was very important because I'm sure a lot of the airlines are starting to do that as well because they know that National Weather Service is being very serious about this. And again, I have to do research on the NWS office in Delmarva because I think it was in Virginia. I don't know if it was anywhere near Chinneteague because the GFS. Oh, I might as well mention Chinneteague is going to get snow from this too. I forgot to mention Chinneteague. It's a very important aspect of the Eastern Shore. How could I forget to mention that? Okay. Okay, so right now, Intellicast thinks we're getting 5 to 8 inches. Wind gusts could occasionally go over 40 miles an hour. So I don't want to confuse anybody about this, but the best bet I can make out right now is that we will be under a winter storm warning probably tomorrow. Now, again, I'm going to be in the city tomorrow, so let me figure that one out. Okay. Yeah, most likely when I get home, they should issue it. Because I have the 135 Huntington, 146 Ronkonkoma, or 206 Babylon I can take, because I definitely know the 206 Babylon. Okay, I'm pretty sure around that time frame they'll issue it. As I'm just curious. Trust me, I like to check Delmarva Power's map during the storm. Delmarva Power does have a map. It's just that they're not that reliable in a storm. Thankfully, in my condo, we have a generator. But the generator, the thing is, only the lights work. U outlets don't even work in my unit. So what's that going to do for me if I was even there this week? All I'm just going to say is that there better not be a storm when I'm down there. Because if I do meet any of my Delmarva fans, I'll, of course, say hi to you like I normally do. So, let's see. Yep. Okay. This is what Intellicast is saying. There's a good chance of rain on Sunday during the day, but it's Sunday night. It's the problem. This is the problem we don't know yet. Rain showers will be in the area Monday, next week. That's the problem. Is this going to be a storm that causes major problems in the Delmarva? And again, we are dealing with the aftermath in New York. So this is something I want to keep an eye on. Okay. Wind gusts can go over 40 miles an hour. We have a chance of getting 5 to 8 inches and an additional 1 to 3. So this is interesting. See, here's the thing. Here in New York, we get savage, but Delmarva doesn't get savaged. Even DC's going to not get off the hook. Okay, going into next week, it looks like we won't have any other problems. And I'm hoping that because, honestly, I'm supposed to actually be seeing Matt Camper for March Madness on the 15th in Bayside. So I hope that won't be a problem next week, but I always like to check this. Now, Sunday. Thankfully, my mom should be able. I should be going with my parents to the event we were supposed to go to in Brooklyn. So it looks like we're going to definitely make it. There's no problem with the weather unless something changes. So. My parents are still freaking out about the storm. Can you blame them? I'm just going to quickly mention that. Okay, so what is a blizzard? I figured if anybody's confused, let's see what a blizzard is. What can be declared as a blizzard? Okay, I don't think this is going to be a blizzard. Oh. Oh. Okay. And it's an outage map. We'll do that. And I have to leave the air anyway. Because again, can you blame my parents for flipping out over this? No, because we already had the down trees already here. You know, it's just something you have to deal with. It's what you deal with in New York. Bottom line. Can't believe it with them. I just. Con Edison outage. Let's pull it up. I'm just going to quickly read the numbers at this hour. I also want to mention Wednesday, during the storm, if Matt Camper is live, I will simulcast him. Or maybe I don't know what I'll do, but I'll get him on this channel like I did the last storm. So let's just pull up PSENG map. Okay. Let's just quickly go over Con Edison. As of 5:30, 3,709 customers are without power. And remember, let's bear this in mind. We have most of the customers in Westchester County. And remember, Con Edison does serve Westchester County. And I'm quickly going to mention my friend's dad for a sec, Michael Clendenin. He was on the news, the Channel 7 news last night here in New York, saying that out of all the nor'easters we've had, he's never had to deal with, Con Edison in general, has never had to deal with this many outages in Westchester before. And they're all in rural areas. So if he knows who he is, I've shown you him before on this channel. Basically, everybody, including him at Con Edison, is just stressed out over this. Can you blame them? No, because they have already more problems with the next storm coming on Wednesday. So let's take a look at PSENG's map, and then I'll get off the air. As of 5:30, 1,906 PSENG Long Island customers are still without power. Could also be in rural areas. And again, I don't want to go into it specifically, but 3,709, 1,096. So, yeah. Quickly, I'll just check my email, see if there's any problems. Oh, this is interesting. I also have breaking news regarding American Airlines and Delta. They are issuing travel waivers. Also for Thursday. Wow. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for mentioning that. Thank you. I would have not known that. Okay, so a lot of the airlines are planning for this, but I have a bad feeling the Long Island Railroad won't. And you'll see a lot of problems on the main line during this storm. And you thought the last one was bad. This one's going to be awful. I think worse than the last one. All right, let's see. F trains are running with delays from the last time. Just double checking. Okay, this is interesting. 10 minutes ago, I just got an email from New York City Transit saying that F train service has resumed following earlier signal problems in Brooklyn. Okay, so all the headaches today, almost 12 hours, F train service is back to normal in Coney Island. Okay, so I'm going to leave the air now because, again, I have stuff to do tonight, Monday Night Raw. I'm not going to miss it tonight because WrestleMania is literally weeks away, so I don't want to miss it. So, Islanders are tonight. I forgot they're playing Vancouver, but they're probably going to lose again because they are on a 6-game losing streak and things are just looking bad for the Islanders right now. So, I'll keep an eye on it, but I doubt they're going to beat Vancouver tonight. So, yeah, that's where I end it. Any other updates at Andy's Randomness? Matt Camper 1994. Pine Power. I'm hoping he's doing a video tonight. Probably around 11 o'clock like he normally does. So, yeah, that's where I end it. Until then, if I don't come back tonight, have a good evening. And I'll see you next time.